Hopefully you can see me. We're getting set up to go live on Instagram as well. It's Feral Friday here. I am a cat groomer. You probably don't know that unless you follow me. I have just started going live on Instagram and YouTube. We try to do it about once a month on Fridays. We're just getting everything set up.
Why is it turned on? And there's no way to fix it.
I don't know. We're having Instagram issues, so hold please.
Okay.
Say hi in the comments if there's anybody on here. That's weird.
And I can't really put it either way. I can turn the whole thing.
You might have to. I won't be able to see the comments though, which will suck. We're having Instagram issues. What's that on the bottom? Yeah. It wasn't there a minute ago. Do it. Oh, stop it. Don't be nasty. I think we can have a treat. You know what that is, don't you? Hello. Trying to get both cameras set up so everybody can see me. Happy Friday, everyone. I only have a little bit of time because I totally forgot my son gets out of school early today. So we're gonna try to go live for like 20 minutes. I have 2 people watch me on YouTube, so if you want to go watch me over there, it's a different view. You can kind of see Rapunzel better. It's Feral Friday, so we asked some questions earlier and have a few questions we're going to answer on here. If you have a question you want me to answer and do a demo on my cat or Shannon's cat is here, if Rapunzel's not being cooperative, which she usually isn't. Oh, that is a nasty sound. I'm gonna wave to some people. Hello. So one of the Feral Friday questions that we got today was how to clean a cat's ears. And Rapunzel is a Sphinx cat, so she actually really has dirty ears all the time, pretty much, unless I clean them. So I try to clean her ears at my house like every 2 days or so, maybe every 3. She's very greasy. Sphinx in general are very greasy, oily creatures because they don't have hair to absorb all the oils. Think about, you know, your cat's greasy underneath, but they have a lot of hair. And since they have no hair, they get a lot grosser or more gross. Is it grosser or more gross? I don't know. Than a normal cat. Come on. She's a real grump. There you go. All right. So I use these wipes. And you can see it right there. Pineapple Cat Shop wipes. That's my shop. It's my little trademarked business. And I clean her ears. You never want to go too far down in. You just want to clean like the outer surfaces. I'll try to turn it so everybody can see. If you're following on Instagram and you want a different view, you might be able to see it better on YouTube because it's kind of a different angle. But I'm just gonna go in with my finger. As far as my finger will go in, that's pretty much how far you wanna go, because you don't wanna put Q-tips in there or anything. You could put Q-tips on the very outside of the ear where you know you're not like touching any eardrum or anything like that. But you don't wanna go much further than that. And as you can see, her ears are pretty gross. She's actually pretty gross all over because she is in need of a bath, and I'm gonna bathe her today before we go home. I think she has a zit right there too. That would be cool to pop that. All right, now we're gonna do the other one. So again, I'm just grabbing her ear by the tip, supporting her little head. And you can kind of fold their ear back too, if you need to use this hand for everything. And we're just gently cleaning as she'll allow. Now on her, I can see everything. Most cats you can see where the dirt is, but cats that have pigment in their ears, like calicos, torties, sometimes their ears will look like they're dirty, when in fact they're not actually dirty, it's just their coloring. So make sure you're cleaning ear stuff and not trying to wipe a spot off your cat's ear. Oh my gosh, you're so nasty. All right, I'm gonna give her a treat. Let's see if there's any other questions. Have you seen any other questions come through, Shannon?
No.
Can you look at the feral? There was another question I know for sure. I'm trying to see if I can.
I can't, I don't have a phone.
Oh. Does anybody have any questions? We just did a reel about pilling, or actually a YouTube video, sorry. We did a YouTube video about how to pill your cat. And some people don't know that sometimes you absolutely have to give your cat a pill because they are not eating. We used to have to give mirtazapine to a lot of cats that had lost their appetite. And you can't hide it in food if your cat's not eating, or if your cat's not feeling well and they're not eating. You really have to pill them, and you got to know how to do that. Luckily, mirtazapine, which is an appetite stimulant, is very small. You usually only give it, I think it was 1/8 of a pill is what we used to give when we worked at the vet, and we gave it like every 3 days or so. This cat is so cute, somebody said on YouTube. She is very cute. She's a little naughty diva. I actually used to groom Rapunzel's parents. So I met her mom and her dad long before I met her. And she was a litter. Her mom only had 3. I think she had 3 kittens, 2 boys, and then her. Her mom was very sweet. Her mom's name was Raina. And that's why I wanted the female. And she is sweet at home, but she's kind of bratty when she's here. Just reading. Hello? Clinique Veterinaire Jet Vet. Are you a veterinarian, I wonder? Crafty Chica. Jane the Cat Grandma. That's cute. That's a good name. Just reading through to see if I see people I know. We've been super busy this week because it's spring. So if you thought we did less stories, you're right. We've been grooming about 12 cats a day, which is a lot of cats. We're actually in the salon today just kind of cleaning up, filming, editing, doing all the stuff we haven't had time to do during the week because we've done so many cats this week. I have a hairless dog who needs a home if you'd like a matching canine. I actually really like hairless dogs. I think they're adorable. but I don't need any more pets. I already have 4 cats, so my husband would not be happy. We actually just heard a funny story. This guy came in yesterday to make an appointment for his cat, and I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but this is what he told us. He said that his wife told him she wanted to get a really nice, fancy vacuum cleaner. And she said the vacuum cleaner was $1,200, and she wanted to go get it that day. So he gave her $1,200. Now, that in itself, just getting your husband to hand you $1,200, that's pretty good. So he gave her $1,200 in cash. She said she was going to go get the vacuum cleaner. And then she returned 6 hours later with 2 ragdoll cats. So she tricked him. Not only did she trick him, she had him coming in to make the appointment for grooming the cat, which was, I feel like I need to meet this lady. She's pretty special. Reading through. Can y'all hear Rapunzel growling? Oh, Kathy Cock. We do 2 of her cats. We do both of her cats. I'm waiting. She has 2 Maine Coons. They're very pretty. Their names are Bella and Gigi. We do lots of Maine Coons, so they just overtook ragdolls as the most popular breed in America, which is crazy. Because it was ragdolls for a long time. I would say probably that's a diabolical bait and switch. I agree. I wonder if she ever did get a good vacuum cleaner. She needs one now. She's got 2 ragdolls in the house. I think a lot of you guys enjoyed the story about the man that got in the bathtub with his cat yesterday, if you saw our stories. I do have lots of stories from the veterinarian. We're debating on telling one on a reel that is pretty crazy, but I don't know if we should or not. Yeah, so Maine Coons have taken over as the most popular breed. I would say most of the Maine Coons we see here, I'd say we probably see more males than females. Maybe I'm just thinking that. We see a fair amount. Lots of them are from the American side, like Maine Coons that are Russian look a little different. I guess they have more specific faces and stuff that they like over there. So the Maine Coons that come from this side are their faces are usually sweeter. And the Russian Maine Coons, to me, look a little more intimidating, if that makes sense. They're really big, bold faces. Hello, hello. You or something else. Growling the whole time. Does anybody else have a Sphinx? Does anybody want a Sphinx? Sphinx are a pretty rare breed. I saw the top 10 rarest cat breeds that you could own. Sphinx was on the list. I think they were like number 7 or 8. Savannah cat was on there. What else was on there? Maybe a serval. So, something else that's crazy. They just bred a Savannah cat, which is an African serval and a Bengal. So a Savannah cat is an African serval and a Bengal, and there's like levels. So F1 is like the most close to being a wild animal, and then going up to it's F1, F2, F3, F4. F4 is like the most tame, like the most like a house cat. So we actually used to see an F1 at the vet, and he was so wild. His name was Pouncer. He ate raw chicken. He would I'm sure you guys have seen the one now on Instagram. That's kind of how he was. Like, he would go crazy when you came in the cage. He used to board a lot at the vet where we worked. But they just bred a Savannah cat, which is what he was, with a Maine Coon. And there's pictures. We can't tell if they're AI or if they're real. It's very cartoonized looking, but from what we could tell, it is actually real. Rapunzel's watching somebody outside come in. They might be coming in here. Oh, they are. They're coming in here. It's Creamsicle's mom. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
She's ready.
She's ready. How was she?
She was great. She's very sweet. This is my cat. I'm live on Instagram and YouTube right now. You can still talk, but just warning you. We just did soft paws on her cat, little Creamsicle, and she was very good for it. And she keeps them on. Soft paws are great if you don't want to declaw your cat, which nobody really wants to do that anymore. Soft paws are just little fake nails you put on their fingernails, and you replace them about every 8 weeks or so, depending on how soon the cat gets them off.
It was like 3.
Okay.
And on one foot, it was.
But they're great. They were invented by a veterinarian. They're really safe. Most cats do well with them. There are a few that won't tolerate
I
them.
know. It's weird because she does
I'm
it.
just
unless you
waving
do
to
it.
some people.
Yeah, because she really. No,
But the outer ones stayed on. Who knows?
Oh, it's okay.
We
It's
can
okay.
move her anytime. She's easy. So just call us when you need us.
Okay.
So anyway, soft paws are great.
She's
And I do not have that much time left. I have to leave to go get my son from school, but we'll try to go live again next Friday. If you tuned in on YouTube, thank you very much. And if you tuned in on Instagram, thank you.
Oh, okay.
And we'll see you later.
I didn't think she would have made that noise. No.